Our friend Jeremy Bash, who is out in the Bay Area today. Jeremy, former chief of staff at DOD and CIA and former counsel to the House Intelligence Committee. Jeremy, first off, just given your history with House Intel, I'm going to be bedeviled by this question. For Mr. Cohen, the Trump lawyer, why a September 5 testimony date, do you think?
It sounds way too out in the future. I think they got to reel that back and put him in the witness chair in July. I agree with you, Brian. Building on Nicole's point, it is strange that all of these meetings with Russians seem to induce contagious amnesia again, from all of the witnesses in this matter. I think it's very strange. I think the committee has to look at that very carefully. But the most important question that I'm interested in today is, why did the Trump campaign take this exceedingly bizarre position on Russia? Mr. Sessions, Senator Sessions, you were one of the chief foreign policy advisors to the campaign and the candidate. Tell us about all the conversations you had with Paul Manafort, with Mike Flynn, with the candidate, not just with Russians, because I think he'll characterize the formal meetings with Russians as sort of talking about foreign policy and talking about repairing the relationship, and that's going to sort of seem as motherhood and apple pie, nothing to see here. But I do think the committee has to get at the conversations among the campaign advisors, and were there contacts with people like Roger Stone, with Carter Page? Again, what was the role of Paul Manafort? Those individuals, if we rewind the tape all the way back to last summer or going into the fall, when did you first become aware that the Russians had been interfering in the election? What was your reaction? What did you do about it? He has a lot of questions to answer for, and as Ari and as others have noted, he cannot assert executive privilege with respect to those questions.
We're watching, while Jeremy was talking, we saw Marco Rubio take his